So hello everyone, and thank you for joining A Moment with Linda. My name is Linda Shelton, and today we're going to be discussing how to get your insurance to pay for Ozempic. So there's 5 ways that I know of, and this is some information that I like to put out there for anyone. So the first thing you have to do, you have to get the prescription through a medical professional. To my knowledge, you cannot go and get the medication any other way but through a doctor or a medical professional that can prescribe medication. Just to explain, there's a couple of differences, and this is the way it was explained to me. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a pharmacist. However, I have been taking the medication now for a while, and I've talked to a lot of medical professionals, so I feel very comfortable explaining how this works. So Ozempic came out first. It was mainly made for diabetics, and it was approved by the FDA. And then they saw that a lot of patients were losing weight. So then they said, well, since this medication is, the semaglutide is making people lose weight, let's go ahead and do a study just for a weight loss medication. And that's how they got Wegovy. So Wegovy was invented just as a weight loss medication. A lot of people think, oh, I need to get Ozempic, but it depends on what you're doing. If you have diabetes, then you probably want to be on Ozempic, and your insurance will probably cover that. Most insurance will cover it. If you're just trying to lose weight, a lot of insurance companies do not cover obesity or overweightness or just want to lose weight. You typically are going to have a BMI over 27 in order to get these medications prescribed. Now, you've probably seen some people have had it. I know, I'm not going to say their names, some celebrities are not that big, and they probably got a BMI below that, and somehow they're taking the medication. But traditionally, that's what they're going to require. So just keep that in mind. Typically, most insurances, if you have to pay for it, if you want them to pay for it, is a ramp up type medication. A lot of them are. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. Some of them already have Ozempic as a already predetermined that they are going to cover Ozempic because it has done a lot of wonder for diabetic patients, so they automatically just cover it. But if your policy says no, but they do cover it, typically it's because they want to see if a cheaper medication will work first, and then if that doesn't work, then they'll go ahead and pay for Ozempic. Another way is they may say, okay, why don't you start exercising? Why don't you do something else to help you lower your A1C and your blood sugar? And then that's documented by your doctor that they gave you 60 days or 90 days and it still hasn't done anything. Then your insurance company would be more apt to go ahead and put you on Ozempic. So those are more of the ramp up type of policies. So number 3 is some doctors just don't listen. I've had doctors myself that I try to tell them what I'm wanting, and they tell me why I don't want it. And I'm like, okay, so we typically have grown to that situation where we just don't argue with doctors because it might be a reason why or what have you. So you might want to go ahead and try Teladoc or something like that. All intents and purposes, you think your doctor's good, you really like the doctor, but you want this medication, then you might want to do a workaround just to get a doctor to help you with that medication or the prescription for the medication, especially if you think that you're a very good candidate. So that is just one thing that you may want to do. There are other services that insurances usually cover because it's cheaper than them sending you to the doctor. One of them that I know that my insurance offer is Teladoc. So that's one of them. There's numerous companies out there where you don't even have to go into a doctor's office to talk to the doctor. So you want to read your insurance policy. That is crucial to know. It is crucial to know what your insurance company pays for. If you look at a list and you go to diabetes and they're not paying for Ozempic, or Ozempic is not the approved medication there, then you may want to look at what is approved. There's so many medications, and you may want to familiarize yourself with the other medications so you can ask your doctors for those specifically. So I hope this helped you to get your medications approved. If you have any questions, put them down below. Also give this video a big thumbs up if you've gotten any value out of it. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.